All right, what's up, you guys? It's Bakari So Real back again with a So Real trading video. Hey man, today is day 70 of us trading XRP USD. Man, hey, we are staying consistent. I'm loving it. We're on a 450-day challenge. So shout out to you guys who've been watching me throughout this journey. Um, and yeah, we're gonna get straight to it, man. Anyways, you see that XRP is trading below our support zone. This is the weekly time frame, and we have a weekly body candlestick close below $1 last week. Last week we had a weekly body candlestick close at 99 cents. That's a big deal, y'all. That's a big deal because I've been talking about the fact that if we continue to drop, we would need to see a body candlestick close to show that we are going to be bearish. Now, it's not fully confirmed, but we know that overall our bias opinion is that XRP is going to drop down to have a proper bottom correction, anywhere between 50 cents and 25 cents. Now, what I'm saying is not guaranteed. This is not financial advice. It's for educational purposes only. But yeah, if we just like I talked about gold having a correction down to 2,500. I'm seeing the same thing for XRP having a correction down to at least 50 cents, even maybe 25 cents. And I'm not saying we have to have a body candlestick close at 25 cents. We could just simply wick. We could just simply have a wick come down and hit 25 cents. But this is just more confirming. Like the fact you see I have this dotted line right here inside the support zone. This dotted line is at $1.15. We've been struggling to crack back above $1.15. And now we even got a weekly candlestick below the support zone last week. Last week we closed at 99 cents, body candlestick close. It's not like it came down and tapped and went back up. It actually had a body candlestick close below the support zone. So now we have this week, today's Tuesday, the Wednesday candlestick has opened for the daily time frame. We could zoom in to the daily time frame, see what it looks like. Boom. So this is the daily time frame, and we just been trailing down. We just been trailing down. Um, Now, do believe that we can probably see like a bounce from here? Yeah, we could probably still see a bounce from here. Do I think we'll pass $1.16? I don't think so. Um, but even if we pass $1.16, in order for us to fully be bullish, anybody that's saying that XRP is going to take off from here, anybody that is calling this the bottom, be careful for those people because I wouldn't say that this is the bottom, and I wouldn't say that we're taking off anywhere until we cross back above $1.50. The second, which is the second dotted line you guys see right here. The second dotted line is at $1.50. So until we cross back above $1.50, I wouldn't say we're taking off just yet. Now, does that mean you should be selling your XRP bags? Absolutely not. This is a chance for you to buy more, bro. You can buy XRP for just the price of $1. Why wouldn't you keep doing that, bro? Um, if the market cap is $1 billion market cap company, 24-hour volume is hundreds of millions of dollars. Why wouldn't you invest into this asset, right? They got deals with all type of companies, all type of banks, all type of countries. Why wouldn't you invest in this asset, right? A lot of people are probably on the verge of calling this asset a scam and all type of stuff. Just be careful of that. Don't get emotional. Stay positive. Um, Obviously, the market is manipulated. If you're new to trading and you haven't found out yet, I'm here to tell you that this market is no joke. Like this market does not care about you. This market does not care about your money. This market does not care about your bills. This market does not care about like what you want to do in life or any of that, right? So I'm here to tell you this market does not care about that, bro. I'm here to tell you that this market is strictly ran off of a program. This market is strictly ran off of a system. This market is strictly ran off of people who are out to run a specific agenda, right? To run a specific agenda. That's what this market is designed for, for them to run a specific agenda, for them to run a specific program, for them to run a specific system, right? So once you understand that this game is built on systems, agendas, programs, then you could take your emotions out of it and you can just learn how to trade and react, you know what I mean? Or learn how to react and then trade, you know what I mean? So what we're doing, we're just reacting off what XRP is doing. We're not hoping, we're not doing any of that. We're just reacting, we're just staying disciplined, staying sharp, taking what the market gives us, right? We're staying ahead of the game. We're saying, okay, if the system is going to do this, then we're going to prepare for this. If the system is going to go this way, then we're going to prepare for this scenario. You know what I'm saying? Just stay prepared. Stay prepared for what the system gives you. If the system is going to manipulate itself and continue to drive the price down, okay, stay prepared. Dollar cost average. Manage your money wisely. Stop spending your money on things that you shouldn't be spending your money on and continue to dollar cost average into this so that way you can reach the success, so that way you can achieve the goals that you want when the market decides to go up. Because one thing about the system, one thing about this algorithm, one thing about this program is that obviously you see that the market is either going to go up or it's either going to go down. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing that we all can agree on. We all can agree that the market is either going to go up or it's either going to go down. All right. So that's all we need to know. It's like, okay, so if we get a body candlestick close below $1, then we're obviously going, then we're still going down. We're still going down you know. Like I said, we could pop up from here. We might see $1.15 pretty soon. We might see $1.15 pretty soon. We might see $1.30 pretty soon. But in order for me to fully be bullish, I would have to see a body candlestick close above $1.50. If we get and it would have to be a weekly body candlestick close, not even a daily. If we get a weekly body candlestick close above $1.50, which will take us out of the support zone, then I might say, okay, we might be going somewhere. But even then, I also been saying in my previous videos that until we hit this bottom, until we make a proper bottom structure, I don't think that we'll be seeing new all-time highs on XRP. I don't think we'll be seeing new all-time highs on XRP until we come down and at least hit a wick at this bottom structure, right? And so that's the game plan that I'm on, right? Um, Now we could go to the monthly time frame, and that's all I'll say here. And honestly, I'm really giving you guys some really valid information. When I talk like this and when I post this type of video on day 70 and I'm just keeping it simple like this, don't let this information go over your head. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this go over your head. Don't let this information go one ear out the other. Don't take my information for granted. I'm telling you right now, like I tell you guys all the time, like, I'm not worried about the quality of my content. I'm worried about the quality of my trading. I'm not worried about how many people agree with me. I'm worried about just staying consistent and completing my 450-day challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about how many people see me making money. I'm just worried about doing this for myself. I'm just worried about creating financial freedom for myself. I'm worried about getting rich and getting wealthy for myself. You know what I'm saying? So when I share this information with you guys and I make it sound simple and I make it sound easy, don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? Like really, really understand what I'm saying, really take it serious and really apply it to yourself. You know what I mean? Really apply this information to yourself. And that's the isn't and the thing is like when you guys see people like me or hear people like me keeping the market simple and just giving you the blunt answers and the blunt opinions, the blunt market analysis, it's like it's like you guys don't take it serious or something. It's like you guys think that I don't know what I'm talking about just because I'm not overcomplicating things or I don't sound like someone that it's explaining all the details or explaining all the complicities or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and just because I'm not someone who's saying all these big words, you know what I mean? It's like, no, like, you should want someone that sounds simple. You should want someone that makes it make sense without having to overcomplicate or use big words, right? Excuse me, my allergies are, man, I don't know why I woke up today. My allergies are acting up. But anyways, this is the monthly time frame. We got the monthly time frame pulled up. And honestly, guys, we can see this bottom happen in a matter of 2 or 3 months. In a matter of 2 or 3 months, we can see XRP come down. Now, if I take all this off, we see that this is the monthly time frame, and we've just been chopping month after month. Um, the last bull run we had, the last like the last bullish month that we had that was like crazy bullish, it was only 1 month. It went from in the month of November, we went from 50 cents all the way up to $1.94, almost $2 in 1 month. So the same thing can happen on the downturn. In 1 month, we could go from a dollar down to 50 cents, down to 40 cents in 1 month. Like this drop can happen in 1 month. So it's important that we stay sharp because this drop can happen in 1 month. And in that month, it really can just happen in 1 week. In 1 week, we could just start dropping down and really just hit this bottom and tap it, and tap this bottom. So honestly, we're almost there. We're almost there. So honestly, this is the time to like really stay sharp. And honestly, this is the time to probably have some buy limits. Like you can probably set a buy limit at like 50 cents. Set a buy limit at 50 cents with your stop loss. Do you really need a stop loss? Like if we're talking about 50 cent XRP, do we really need a stop loss? Like, because do you really think it's gonna go to zero? It's not gonna go to zero. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion market cap company is not gonna go to zero, but so I mean, so you could put a buy limit at 50 cents and this thing could come down and tap that, bro. This thing could come down and tap that. So my allergies are acting up. I don't my voice is kind of messed up because of it, but this is a really important video, bro. Day 70 talking about XRP. I don't talk about XRP every day because it just hasn't been moving that much. But as we continue to move further and the market continues to reveal itself, like I said, one thing's for sure, besides all of the manipulation, besides all of the crazy stuff that's going on, one thing is for sure is that the market is going to go up, the market is going to go down, right? Or the market is going to go down and then the market is going to go up, right? That's one thing that we all can agree on, right? So that's all we got to do is just stay focused on that. When it goes down, what are we doing? We're gonna buy. When it goes up, we're gonna trail our stop losses. Bro, y'all have no idea, bro. Like, I'm gonna come back and watch this video one day. Like, I be coming back and watching my videos. Like, just yesterday, I was going back and watching my videos from day 49, from day 50 something, and stuff like that. Like, so like I'm gonna come back and watch these videos, bro, and this is gonna be a time. Like, this is gonna be a time where we're gonna be like, wow. This is gonna be a time where we're gonna say, wow. You know what I mean? And I really can't say much. Really can't say much on this, but yeah, just hope you guys are taking it serious and really understanding the impact, like the impact this is gonna have once we come down and tap. Like this is it. This is it. And I'm not somebody that is doing this for the first time. I'm not. This is not my first year. This is not my first rodeo. Like I was here. Look at this. Look at this back in 2020. Look at this November candlestick back in 2020 when like look at this crazy 3 months. I was here during this time when November we pumped from 24 cents all the way up to 66 cents. And then December, I was there. I was the one buying. In December, I was buying at 67 cents and we dropped all the way down to 17 cents. I was the one buying that. And that just wrecked me. I was the one that got wrecked in December. And then in January was when January 2021 was when the White House got raided or whatever. When everybody broke into the White House or whatever. When Donald Trump got elected president, or I think it was Donald Trump. Yeah, it was Donald Trump. January when Donald Trump got elected president. I was there. I was the one that got wrecked in these buys. I was the one that got that caught profits. I was the one that seen these buys go back up. Like these 3 months right here was a crazy time for it to go up at the lawsuit. This month right here, this red candlestick was a lawsuit. I was the one that was there that was getting wrecked during this lawsuit. I was the one that was getting put through all this confusion, all this up and down, all this manipulation. I was there. And then in April, I was there in April when we bounced from 55 cents to a dollar, almost $2. I was there when we did that. And then I remember this time, this green candlestick right here. I remember this time in July. In July, when we went from 46 cents, bounced up to almost a dollar. I remember that. I was there. You know what I'm saying? So this is not the first rodeo. The only time I can say I wasn't there was when we actually had this bull run, which we're gonna be having soon. I wasn't here in 2017. 2017, it was quiet. Like this happened, and a lot of people didn't even know about it. Like XRP went from sub 0 cents to $2, almost $3 in a matter of like a year, in 1 year, right? In like 1,000 days or whatever. So that's where we're coming to. That's where we're coming to. We're gonna come into almost like a 2 year bull run. We're about to come into a 2 year bull run. So go XRP is gonna come like, bro. All right, man. Yeah, bro. We're just gonna stay consistent. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys on day 71. We're gonna continue to monitor this. We're gonna continue to stay sharp. I'm not. I have some sell positions going just because I took some losses on my buys back in for my buys that I had in July. I took some losses, so I have these sell positions going. I also have these sell positions going because I have some buys that are still running. I have like a couple buys I'm not gonna close. So I have some buys at a dollar, then I'm gonna have some more buys at 75 cents, and then I'm gonna have some more buys at 50 cents. So that's why I have the sales going just to cover those. And then when we go back up, when we go back up, it's gonna be a good time. So hey man, wish you guys nothing but much love, much success, much abundance, much peace, much prosperity, much joy, all that man. See you guys on the next one. Peace.